Hey everyone, I'm David Libden, trainer, speaker, coach of applied resources and knowledge. Have you ever borrowed or lent out your car to someone? And the conversation kind of goes like this. You start going down all the idiosyncrasies or quirks about that vehicle. Just remember that when you're driving, the window doesn't go all the way up, doesn't go all the way down. And if you happen to be driving and you hear this funny sound, this squeak, just know that the car is running well. Just keep driving. Well, in this one particular car that I'd borrowed, and if you happen to be that person that I borrowed this car from, please don't take this the wrong way. To this day, I'm still very grateful that I was able to borrow your car. But this one particular vehicle I borrowed, the gas gauge, the needle, was stuck on empty. And you couldn't tell how much gas was in the car. You know, it could genuinely be empty, or it could be full, or it could be somewhere in between. Nevertheless, the needle was stuck. And life can be that way. You were doing so well and you were making this great progress towards your destiny, and all of a sudden the needle gets stuck and you don't know how to get unstuck no matter how many times you try. And that happens, and it's bound to happen, especially anytime change is involved. And just even the word change brings about mixed feelings, doesn't it? You know, some people like it, some people don't. But to be sure, we all love progress, don't we? So here are some things that will help you get back on track, get you back towards making progress towards your destiny. For one thing, focus on the outcome. You know, no matter what the task is, no matter what the goal is, don't focus on the tedium and the process itself. Focus on the outcome. Imagine what you'll feel like when that task, or you've accomplished that goal, you know, that workout that you need to catch at the gym, or that room that you've been dreading to clean up, or that term paper. Set some very specific, achievable, clear goals. This idea came about through a lady by the name of Marla Seeley, and she's better known as the Fly Lady. But to kind of give you an example, let's say that you have this room that you've been avoiding cleaning. It's like, oh man, this room is just like, you can't even see the floor. If you set this egg timer for 5 minutes and you say, okay, this is all I'm going to spend on this task. Another great concept of getting back on track was developed by two psychologists. One was Peter Gollwitzer and the other one was Veronica Brentstetter. And they came up with this concept called an action trigger. And the great thing about the action trigger is that it moves the behavior control from the individual into the environment. Action triggers are particularly useful when the goal is difficult to accomplish. Example was that of those who had undergone hip surgery or hip replacement. One set of patients were told to walk regularly to help with their recovery. Another set of patients were told to write down when they were going to take a walk and where they were going to be when they took that walk. Those that actually wrote down where they were going to be when they took that walk and when they were going to be taking that walk actually recovered up to 3 times faster than those that didn't write anything down, and they were just very vague with their instructions. So what is that elusive goal that you've been trying to accomplish with some greater consistency? Write that goal down. Write down when you're going to take action and where will you be when you take action towards accomplishing that goal. In the meantime, apply knowledge to realize more of your destiny. Talk with you soon.